Fitzroy never in doubt over St Kilda. Fitzroy 24-20, 164 by 57 points. St Kilda 15-17, 107. Quinlan 5 for 102. Osborne 5 and Barwick 4. Got a couple of goers there. And Lockett kicked 4 for St Kilda. Footy bet selection 9, dividend $3.35. Doug Bigelow for radio and Don Hyde for television today. First of all, it was a good day for radio. Doug Bigelow.
Yes, well, it was my pleasure to see complete St Kilda Fitzroy today. They're a very, very good side indeed, and it was just one of those days that it was exciting to be along to see their performance. They were excellent. I thought they were led very well by Reeves in the back line. Roos gave him good support. Their small players played very well, and they played with a great deal of confidence. Ever ready to admire St Kilda, I thought they played with the usual spirit, but they were completely undermanned. There's no doubt about that. I thought Sidebottom did a very good job in the ruck for them. The three C's, Cowie, Cronin, Cunningham, were good players for them, and Cowie. But it was just one of those good days that Fitzroy experienced. They had to win the game. They did it very well. It was grand to see everybody put out of their misery, well, not misery, their pleasure very quickly in the piece by Quinlan. He had the big job this afternoon of getting 3 to kick his 100. He did it very early in the piece in the first quarter and did it well.
He's been a powerhouse on the forward line in recent weeks for Fitzroy, and he kicks it over the half-forward line. Bernie Quinlan! What a fantastic leap after that spectacular mark. His third in the match, and having kicked 2 goals so far, has 99 goals to his name, kicks in for the 100th goal, and there it is!
Well, a big effort by Bernie Quinlan. What a magnificent effort it was by him today. Doug mentioned St Kilda was undermanned, and that was so. But in the centre, we saw Billy Loken playing very well for Fitzroy, but his opponent played a very good game as well, and that was Greg Burns. They played wide of each other. They were both good players. And in one particular passage of play, we see Greg Burns do a tremendous rugby-style run down the ground.
Burns on the half-back line, and what a good game he's played for St Kilda. There he goes, runs down to the centre wing and delivers the ball down towards Lockett in the full forward zone. Lockett tries to get it down to cross.
Well, 2 players in the Fitzroy side who have had a lot to do with their rise into the 5 have been Carlson and Sidebottom. I suppose when you had to look for players who didn't do a lot for the effort today, you could name those 2. But they've picked up another player. He's built like a brick wash house, I suppose to say, and that is Barwick. There's no doubt about him. I was very impressed with his game today. Dynamic along with Richard Osborne, but Barwick, oh boy, is he exciting.
And kicks short into Barwick. Barwick and Elphinston. Barwick does well to keep it in, and does brilliantly to keep it in. Play of the day, Doug Barwick. He'll go all the way. Look at the pace of the man as he kicks, and he's kicked the goal. Brilliant effort, Doug Barwick.
He certainly is built that way, Doug. I agree with you. The St Kilda defence was beleaguered pretty well for most of the day, but one player who really had plenty of work to do, and he did it well, was Robert Elphinston. He was cool in the crisis, and he had plenty of work to do, and we see him now delivering the ball beautifully, and it goes eventually to Lockett, who kicks his 3rd goal.
And he's played well. It's out towards the centre wing, and Elphinston, good effective play by him on the centre wing now. He has his 13th kick. Good play by Elphinston across to the half-forward line and delivers the ball perfectly to Andrew Cross.
And after the game, Nick Kay spoke to Bernie Quinlan and Robert Walls. Well, we hope he did anyway. Well,
100 goals, 2nd successive year. Yeah. How did it feel getting the 100?
Well, I felt plenty of relief when it sailed through because last year the tension was unbelievable, but it didn't feel so bad this year.
You took a fantastic mark to cap it all off. What was that? What was the lead up to that?
Oh, you know, I'd been trying to lead a fair bit, and it just happened that I'd led out and got the ride, and it stuck there, so it worked out all very well.
Congratulations on making the final 5. It's pretty much an unbelievable situation looking back over the last 6 weeks.
Certainly is, Nick. It's something that 6 weeks ago we didn't envisage happening, but just goes to show if you stick at it, and that's what the boys did. They played for each other and stuck together when we were down and out, and it's been that sort of a season where 11 wins can get you into the finals, and we won the 6 games and we're there. It's a bit hard to believe.
What do you think has been the difference physically on the field, say between the first half of the year and the final 7 or 8 games?
Well, we've made a lot of positional changes. Players going from the defence to the forward line and vice versa. New players have taken a while to settle down, such as Doug Barwick and Dean Turner from Interstate. They first, it's only natural. They struggle a bit early, but they've adjusted to the tempo of league football, and both are playing very well. New boys in Tim Pekin and Peter Burke, Bernard Harris. It's their first year, and they put it all together towards the end of the season, and now we're shaping up as a good combination.
Well, Doug and Don, how far can they go?
Well, I think Fitzroy can beat Collingwood next week, but I think that if they meet Hawthorn or Essendon, I think they won't let them run as St Kilda did today. But they're a good side. They'll do well next week.
I was going to say their running was fantastic. In a word, Biggs, likely to finish third
They'll
overall?
go further than the elimination final. Lovely to see a smile at long last on Robert Wools's face.
OK, Fitzroy in the 5, a good win over St Kilda. The Bombers